Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mayhem, and man, oh man, we have one hell of an episode prepared for you guys tonight. It's going to be damn good. Samoa Joe going one-on-one with Santos, Escobar, women's tag action for the first time here in Universal Mode history, and Jey Uso starting off the show, facing off against Bronson Reed. Well, it seems like Becky Lynch is going to be teaming up with Charlotte Flair, and it seems like after Monday, after being attacked by Damage Control's leader Bayley, she is absolutely all in. But ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Money in the Bank himself, Bronson Reed, has been trying to make a name for himself here in Universal Mode, aligning himself with Eric Bischoff. They've been a little quiet over the last couple of weeks here in Universal Mode, but the threat has remained the same, and you see when Judgment Day were, making their rounds, to say the least, when it comes down to enemies that they have here in Universal Mode. Bronson Reed made that list, and Damian Priest let it be known that Bronson Reed is now a Judgment Day problem that he plans on solving. It's going to be very, very interesting going into the future of Bronson Reed's Money in the Bank run. It's going to be very, very interesting, especially with that man in his corner known as Eric Bischoff, one of the slimiest players in the game. He's definitely somebody that can, get the job done for you as long as putting you in those certain positions, but you gotta have him on your side. But ladies and gentlemen, two men who are gonna be back in the square circle in only 2 days' time. It is the Usos, Jimmy and Jey Uso, stepping into the ring here tonight. One half of the tag team champions. Jey Uso is gonna be the one wrestling though, and it's gonna be a damn good match, ladies and gentlemen, as we are getting in to our first matchup of the evening. It is going to be Jey Uso taking on Bronson Reed, one half of the tag team champions, versus Mr. Money in the Bank. Both men have had a lot of momentum here in Universal Mode. Both men have a lot to lose. I mean, I would like to argue that Jey Uso has a little bit more to lose in this matchup, since he is going to be going against the OC. Listen, all I gotta say, if I'm Jey Uso, I'm taking it easy tonight. Okay, I'm not going too hard in this wrestling match. I'm not going too crazy. I'm taking it nice and easy, and I'm making sure I do just enough to get the job done. Now, I know what you're saying, hey, we're talking about Jey Uso here. He's not a guy that can do that, but, he's a guy when he wrestles in the ring, he goes absolutely all out. But that is the exact problem. You don't want to go all out in a matchup like this against Bronson Reed, because if you go all out, all Bronson Reed's going to do is match that energy. And what Jey Uso doesn't need 2 days before his matchup at Fully Loaded is that right there. He doesn't need an all-out Bronson Reed. But ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It is going to be one of the Samoan beasts here in Universal Mode as they take on Jey Uso, and you see a matchup of Samoans. The Samoans have been taken over here in Universal Mode, and the NOI family stepping up against Bronson Reed. They may be they may be the same in some ways, but they definitely don't represent the same tribe. And Bronson Reed showing that off surely well. And wait a minute, Bronson Reed now looks to do some more damage here to Jey Uso, now sliding Uso off the ring, and wait a minute, just pouncing him. You see Bronson Reed just laying out Jey Uso where he stands. And Eric Bischoff showing off to the crowd as they should. And oh man, Jimmy Uso getting in the way, saving his partner, saving his twin brother. And this exactly what the Usos needed in this matchup. Big super kick there by Jey Uso. Jey Uso trying to put the nail in the coffin, but Bronson Reed now. Bronson Reed just showing off an absolute vicious side to him. And Reed once again. Bronson Reed just absolutely destroying Jey Uso in this matchup here tonight. And now Jey Uso, wait a minute, Jey Uso could be in a bit of trouble here. Jey Uso down for the count as he doesn't know where he's at or what's going on. And oh man, kick to the face there. And wait a minute, what is Reed now with a big headbutt but missed out. Big headbutt there but missed out. And now punch to the face there. Another punch to the face there. Once again, firing away on all cylinders here tonight. Jey Uso not giving a damn and fighting back against Mr. Money in the Bank. And this is what I talked about earlier tonight. If you're gonna give yourself, if you're gonna go all in, you gotta be careful, because Bronson Reed's gonna do the same. But it seems like Jey Uso making me eat my words a little bit. And you see Eric Bischoff talking a little bit of smack to Jey Uso. Jey Uso trying to stay focused in the matchup. But it seems like Eric Bischoff just catching Jey Uso's attention just for a split second. Didn't need all of it. That is all Bronson Reed needed to turn the tide to this matchup. Big power slam into the cover here. Is Bronson Reed going to put it away? Mr. Money in the Bank gaining just a little bit more momentum. No, Jey kicks out. Nice kick out there by Jey Uso. We said it before and I'll say it again. Very dominating work here. Very dominating show display here by Jey Uso. Wait a minute, Jey now looking to do some damage here. Flipping back on the arm now, looking for a submission maneuver. Not something we usually see here by Jey Uso. But Jey Uso locking in the submission maneuver. You gotta think the OC are gonna be watching this matchup in the back. You gotta think the OC are gonna be thinking to themselves the same way they came out and attacked the Usos last week on Mayhem. You gotta think they're gonna be thinking to themselves, man, oh man, what a matchup Jey Uso's putting on against Bronson Reed. But obviously it didn't do much. And now Jey Uso once again helping out, changing the tides, putting the Usos back on offense. And now Jey Uso bringing Bronson Reed into the corner, throwing away, giving him straight sluggers. Just throwing his hands at Bronson Reed, and Reed now in absolute trouble. Reed is going to be in a world of hurt after this matchup because he's getting a taste of the Usos for the first time. But oh man, I knew this was going to happen. Eric Bischoff getting in the way once again. Eric Bischoff being the definitive factor, but it doesn't matter because Bronson Reed rolled out of the ring. But maybe that's what Reed needed. Maybe Reed wasn't trying to turn the tides. Maybe Reed just needed a breather. And now a big punch there, but oh! Jey Uso's head kind of spiked off of the mat there. I think we're going to need the referee to check on him before anything else. And oh man, Bronson Reed told the referee to move the hell out of the way. I don't think Reed wants to give the referee a single chance. Reed now popping him up, and a big bulldozer. Oh my God, and Jey Uso trying to climb to his feet. Gets up to his feet at the Jey Uso with the attack, but Bronson Reed knows exactly what this is. And oh man, shades of Bronson Reed's, shades of Bronson Reed's Starrcade Tag Team Tournament partner, Samoa Joe, looking to hit him with a little bit of a clutch there. And wait a minute, Bronson Reed now, big headbutt. Samoan headbutt by Bronson Reed. Reed going up to the top rope, and he's looking for some tsunami. Into the cover. 1, 2. Reed does it. Reed just pinned one half of the tag team champions. And I think as far as the Starrcade Tag Team Tournament is concerned, I think Reed just might be in prime position. All he needs to do is get on the same page as Samoa Joe. Man, oh man, what a matchup we just seen here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Bronson Reed, Mr. Money in the Bank, gaining just that much more momentum as he has been on one hell of a dominant path here in Universe Mode. Listen, Samoa Joe, he's no joke. He's a dangerous opponent. I've wrestled him all over the world, and that's one thing I definitely know about him, but I have faith. You got this tonight. Tonight, the LWO, we're going to hang back and we're going to watch you take on Joe one-on-one. But what I do know is that main event Escobar is back. No, main event Escobar seems to be back, but it looks to be a hidden camera. Who the hell is that? Wait a minute. Wait. That's Paul Heyman. That's Paul Heyman. It seems like he was backstage going over some notes. And John Moxley just hit him with a paradigm shift. Ladies and gentlemen, later tonight, it's going to be a Starrcade Tag Team Tournament location reveal. It's going to be one hell of a pay-per-view, but we need to know where it goes down. And I have the privilege and honor to announce it later tonight before the main event. It's going to be damn good, and it all goes down September 14th for the Starrcade Tag Team Tournament. But ladies and gentlemen, up next, it's going to be women's tag action for the first time here on Mayhem. It's going to be Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch versus Damage Control. Another fun fact about this statistic, this is going to be the first time we've ever seen a women's tag team match, so it's going to be a damn good one, and I'm excited. Well, alright, ladies and gentlemen, Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch coming down to the ring as they get ready for their matchup. And oh man, wait a minute, that's Damage Control! Damage Control is behind them and attacking them before the matchup can even get started. Oh my god! Come on! and now just dumping them, laying waste to Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch, and the referee's saying that this matchup he's not allowing this matchup to go. Damage control doing some damage. Oh my god, and ladies and gentlemen, this is the matchup to look forward to, Bayley and Ripley, but man, no tag team match, wow. Oh man, and wait a minute, oh man, wait a minute, what the hell's going on tonight? Oh my god! Rey Mysterio's being attacked by Samoa Joe right now. Samoa Joe is supposed to be getting ready for the main event later tonight against Santos Escobar. And wait a minute, Escobar's mentor, Rey Mysterio, being attacked by Samoa Joe, and Joe with an inverted muscle buster. What the hell? Ladies and gentlemen, September 14th is right around the corner, and we have to gear up for a Starrcade Tag Team Tournament. It's 16 teams, 8 matches, and it all goes down September 14th during the Starrcade pay-per-view. We're going to be taking over the course of a month-long journey of tag team matches to build up to this, and the rules are very, very simple for this tournament. Like I said before, 32 men, 16 teams, 8 matches, all round 1 matches, or we'll take over the course of the month until we reach up to the quarterfinals point, finish out those matches, and then that is when we were going to be getting to the final pay-per-view, the final 4 matches for the pay-per-view. But ladies and gentlemen, match 1 is going to be damn good because the Undisputed Era had 1 match here in Universe Mode, and they're making their return as they take on the Creed brothers. We don't know much about Brutus and Julius Creed, but what we do know is they're going to be bringing the Mayhem. And speaking of Mayhem, ladies and gentlemen, 2 of Mayhem's finest, DIY, will take on a man they have been beefing with for a long time, Samoa Joe, as he teams with Bronson Reed, Mr. Money in the Bank right there. Also, LWO versus Usos. This is going to be a Season 1 rematch going down for the Starrcade Tag Team Tournament, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be seeing 2 very bitter enemies have to team up in the tournament because Rhodes and Owens are going to be taking on Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander, the Hurt Business. But speaking of business, is going to be getting picked up when the Street Profits go against the OC in a rematch that they had a couple of weeks ago here on Raw in a #1 contenders match. Now they have new stakes on the line, and that is the Starrcade advancing in the tag team. American Alphas had some ups and downs, but they take on the new coming team in Jinder and Shanky, and that only goes down for the Starrcade Tag Team Tournament. And ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, the Brawling Brutes are going to have their hands full because they are going to be taking on the top guys. It's going to be FTR making their debut here in Universe Mode. It's going to be damn good. The only match card that you guys have not seen here tonight was the Judgment Day going 2-on-2 with Adam Cole and Austin Theory. The reason why is because we don't know who's going to win the championship matchup. But ladies and gentlemen, speaking more on this matchup right here, the OC spot can be changed with the Usos if the OC is able to beat the Usos at the up-and-coming fully loaded pay-per-view. So this matchup can definitely change, or it could be a rematch. Either way, it's going to be one to look forward to, and this is going to be a damn good tournament. I'll see you guys in the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your commentator for both Raw and Mayhem Plus, and I have the privilege and honor to announce the location for the Starrcade Tag Team Tournament. As you guys just seen the ad for the round 1 matches, Starrcade is building up to be one hell of a pay-per-view coming to you guys September 14th for members only. But ladies and gentlemen, the Starrcade Tag Team Tournament, it will be at MSG, Madison Square Garden. Is going to be damn good as we come there for the first time here in Universe Mode. A sold out at 19,500 seats. It's gonna be a damn good event. It's gonna be a damn good pay-per-view, and everybody that's already seated there are gonna be excited and ready for pure and utter tag team action, and it only goes down right here on Wrestle Plus September 14th. It's gonna be damn good, and we'll see you guys then. Ladies and gentlemen, the news just keeps on going and going because I have breaking news from the commissioner, William Regal. He announced that I can reveal the fully loaded poster. Oh my goodness, the Shield's war comes to an end when we have the new reincarnation of the violent Jon Moxley, and we have the tribal chief himself, Roman Reigns. Both of these men has had so much to say. Both of their lackeys has had so much to do, but it has not come to this point until this point, and that is fully loaded because it's going to be no holds bar Reigns and Moxley as the war comes to a head. It's going to be good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we just got some medical officials backstage to go check on Rey Mysterio, as Rey Mysterio got attacked by the man who is coming out right now. This despicable man, this man who doesn't give a damn about anybody but himself, and a man who's gonna have to answer to Tommaso Ciampa, and hopefully gets a fairy tale ending right into the mat, because this is a bully. This man just beat up Rey Mysterio, for crying out loud. I know you've seen that. I know you've seen what he did to Rey. Do not go out there and give him the Santos Escobar that Rey Mysterio's been wanting. Give him Legado del Fantasma's Santos Escobar. Give him main event Escobar. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cruz del Toro being the one to do it again. Del Toro telling exactly what the WWE Universe wants to hear. No fun and games. No babyface. Give us a fight. Santos Escobar is going to be in for the fight of his life tonight, and that was already known, but tonight he has so much more to fight for, and that is what Samoa Joe just did to Rey Mysterio. Fun and games are over. Ladies and gentlemen, you thought I was going to miss it? No, it's time for the main event, and Escobar finds himself once again in the main event, but this time on Mayhem, this time with the entire WWE Universe and the entire LWO backing him, because we all know one thing to be true, and that's Samoa Joe. It's time for Joe to get put to sleep, and Escobar could be the one to do it. You see this man, there's no smiles, there's no swagger, there is anger in the eyes of Escobar, and tonight we see if Escobar is gonna put all that anger to use, because he's staring into a dead man's soul, known as Samoa Joe. And oh man, Joe gets in the face of Escobar and slaps him. Come on. At this point, Escobar, I think you understand that fun and games are done and over with. Joe just keeps disrespecting Escobar every single time, all throughout the night, and Escobar goes for a big punch. But oh my God. Samoa Joe with a combination of strikes to Escobar. Escobar doesn't know where he's at. The crowd. The crowd's not living for this one. The crowd's not liking this one. Escobar gets taken off his feet. And the crowd is not, like I said before, the crowd is not here for it. But Samoa Joe came prepared to fight, making his debut 2 weeks ago against Big E, beating Big E in one hell of a matchup, and now facing off against Santos Escobar. And a step-up kick there. Beautiful work there by Samoa Joe. Joe wanted to make sure that Escobar went into this matchup. He wanted to make sure Escobar was able to give him fully 100%. And it seems like Escobar just has too much on his mind when it comes to Rey Mysterio. I mean, I think we all do when Escobar grabbing the ropes. I think we all do when it comes down to Rey Mysterio. Because Mysterio... Oh my God, Joe setting up for the beginning of the end. Not like this, Escobar. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, Escobar fighting back! Escobar's fighting back! This is what we wanted! This is what we needed! Come on! Let's get a cut! Let's get a camera cut! Let's see what's going on right there! Escobar laying down Samoa Joe! Understanding what he needs to do! Drop kick but missed! Joe with a kick but missed! And Santos Escobar now looks to hit him with an Irish whip and taking down the big man! No easy task now going to the cover. This one could be it early on here, and no! Joe had a kick out of none. Oh my God. Big boot by Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe has a wrestling match in 2 days' time, and that is at Fully Loaded, which I can now confirm will be the start of the show, when Joe will be opening the show facing off against Tommaso Ciampa, and Joe now has Santos Escobar up on his feet. Now had him in a powerbomb position. Then a fireman's carry position, and used the ropes to his advantage. Samoa Joe gives absolutely no damn. Samoa Joe doesn't give a damn about anybody. He steps into the ring, which tries to go for a trip there. Escobar moves out of the way. And it's a beautiful spiking drop kick there. Santos Escobar doing this for the entire world. And here we go. Tope through the ropes. Escobar talking some trash, and it's well deserved, but Joe sits him down. Joe sits down. Escobar now has Escobar up to his feet, and Escobar gets taken right into the Tron. Oh my goodness. Santos Escobar in a bit of trouble here. We thought Escobar was going to fight out. We thought Escobar was going to be able to do just a little bit more work in this matchup. But Escobar, oh my God, Escobar just getting up completely annihilated by Samoa Joe here tonight. This is not looking good. If you are Santos Escobar, you're going to want to fight with just a little bit more left in the tank. Because if I'm Samoa Joe, I'm looking to capitalize it, especially when a guy like Santos Escobar keeps gaining that momentum out of nowhere in a big clothesline. Big clothesline by Samoa Joe. Joe now with the knee into the face. Once again, another knee into the face. And another one. No. Thought he was going to get another one, but Santos Escobar saying no. Escobar wanting absolutely none of it. And Escobar catching Joe into the cover. 2 and no. Right when you thought dreams were going to become realities. Oh my God, Escobar now. Oh no, if I know Santos Escobar, I know what it wants. And this man from the top rope wants it, and he's gonna get it. Phantom driver. Into the cover. Come on, Escobar. 1, 2, and no. Oh my God. Oh my God. With a slither of the shoulder, Samoa Joe gets it up. Joe moves out of the way, and Joe seems like he has the target acquired. Off of the ropes and into an elbow. Samoa Joe said it's night-night time, but I don't know how true that can be. Bouncing him into the corner. Oh my goodness. With that thunderous roar into the crowd, I think Samoa Joe wants to make this one the beginning of the end. And oh my God, Samoa Joe, please. Please, Joe. Joe, not like this. Not like this, Joe. Overhand, just tossing Escobar. Samoa Joe sees one thing in his eyes, and that is a coquina clutch. Joe picks up Escobar, hits him with a furious spikes, and takes him down where he stands. And now he's lining up Escobar as Escobar's trying to get up to his feet, trying to sense the WWE Universe, clawing and scratching. And in the same position Johnny Gargano was in 3 weeks ago, Santos Escobar finds himself in. The clutch is locked in, nowhere for him to go. Escobar screaming, and he has no choice but to tap out. Oh my God. I mean, hey, let's be honest. Let's give Escobar his flowers because they're deserved. Santos Escobar, he brought a fight out of Samoa Joe. But the big question is, what will stop Samoa Joe? Will it even be Tommaso Ciampa this Sunday? I don't know. Ciampa's in Orlando. Ciampa's ready to go. And after tonight, Samoa Joe is going to get on his flight Saturday morning. And Sunday afternoon, Joe checks into the hotel with only a few hours on his mind. And that is what he has to do at 6 p.m. Eastern time to start the show. And that is fight like he's never fought before against a man who has everything to gain and absolutely nothing to lose. And that man right there is Tommaso Ciampa. What an episode it is going to be, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Thank you so much for watching the episodes leading up to the show. It's been one hell of an episode. It's been one hell of a show, man. We've been killing it. You guys have been killing it. The momentum has not stopped, and it's going to keep going and going from there. Fully Loaded seems to be living up to his name, and it seems to be one of those pay-per-view shows that's going to be remembered for the ages. I want to let it be known real quick to everybody real fast. Listen, no, the episodes were short this week, a little under the 30-minute mark, or exactly under the 30-minute mark. But listen, it's going to be good. Fully Loaded's going to be good. Trust the process, okay? It's going to be good, I promise. And I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Like and subscribe, and yeah, peace.